Hey, what's going on guys, If this here, welcome back to the channel. So this is my iQOO 13. I continue to use this as my daily driver and really impressed with it. Like overall for the price, it's a fantastic phone. I have posted a bunch of videos on it. I also compared this against the OnePlus 13. The OnePlus 13 is a better device than the iQOO 13 in almost every way, but the iQOO 13 holds its own at a much cheaper price. But I wanted to make this video highlighting one of the most underrated feature of the iQOO 13 which nobody talks about. I posted about it in my camera performance review, like when I talked about the video performance of this iQOO 13. Okay, I talked about it. I also talked about it in my iQOO 13 versus OnePlus 13 camera comparison. And the specific feature that I'm talking about is the Pro Video mode in the iQOO 13. So the iQOO 13's Pro Video mode, if you use the Pro Video mode with the iQOO 13, in my opinion, the iQOO 13 becomes one of the best phones for taking serious videos. Like if you want to shoot videos indoors, like in studio environment with proper lights, you want the control over the image. If you want to shoot videos with a gimbal, if you want to attach the phone on a gimbal, then I feel the iQOO 13 using the Pro Video mode will give you one of the best image qualities possible. Okay, in the current market, in this particular price segment, because the iQOO 13's Pro Video mode is proper insane. Let me quickly show it to you. So you go into your camera and you move on to your this is your video mode and this is your Pro Video mode. So this is your Pro Video mode over here, and you can see the Pro Video mode initially, like this is basically it initially comes up as the photo mode, but you have to press this button over here and this will take you to the Pro Video mode. Okay, and couple of things, right? First of all is this, your frame rate options. Pro Video mode really gives you a lot of like frame rate options, like especially if you shoot in 4K, you're getting 24, 25, 30, 50, 60, you get all of these frame rates. And if you're shooting cinematic videos, shooting at like 24 FPS with the shutter speed set to 1/48th of a second, you can't select 1/40, so you select 1/50, gives you it gives you a really natural motion blur, right? Like this is the setting that most filmmakers use to shoot videos, all right? But anyways, just wanted to show you that the iQOO 13 provides a lot of frame rate options over here, okay? And if you go to 1080p, then you also get real 120 and 240 FPS options. So this is like real 120 FPS with audio, okay? With audio, and 240 FPS also with audio. Like if you select 240 FPS and 120 FPS, right, you can also control all of these metrics over here. So this is a great Pro Video mode that iQOO 13 has, and I love using it. Okay, what's even better is that like I haven't seen this on any other phone, and that is in Pro Video mode. Like I have only seen it with the iQOO 13. I haven't, maybe it's available in Vivo phones, but I mean apart from this brand, like apart from OneTouchOS, I haven't seen it anywhere. If you've seen it, do let me know. What I am talking about is this iQOO 13. When you shoot videos in Pro Video mode, okay, like for example, the video is like it's currently shooting, right? It's currently shooting in Pro Video mode. This is the first phone that I've come across that lets you switch between the lenses while you are shooting video in Pro Video mode. I have never seen this anywhere. I have a Samsung Galaxy S20 5G, and I know Samsung phones also have a pretty good Pro Video mode, but this is the only phone that I've seen that allows you to switch between the lenses while you are shooting videos in Pro Video mode. That is something that I've never seen on any other like brand of phones basically, right? Maybe it's only available in the iQOO 13. It's not even available in the iQOO 12. I'm not sure. Do let me know if anybody has an iQOO 12. This is like an unexpected feature to me. Like I said, I've never seen this feature on any other device. That's pretty cool. What's even more amazing is that there is this feature. Let me show it to you. Go into more settings and go into Pro features over here, and you've got this option over here, right? Video effects, and it says video noise reduction, and you've got video stabilization. All right, now this is pretty critical to me because I know its importance. So first let's talk about the video noise reduction, right? So it's pretty self-explanatory. So small smartphone sensors, right, they don't have that good signal to noise ratio, which is why the noise on smartphone sensors in general is high. So basically the phones use different kinds of algorithms to reduce the noise from the video, right? It uses temporal noise reduction. So when this is enabled, you'll notice that phones tend to like prioritize noise above everything else. Like you will see a lot of detail getting sacrificed just to give you lesser noise. That is something that even most big YouTubers try to propagate, which I totally disagree about. It's not just about having less noise, it's about having the best balance of noise to detail, which is often something that YouTubers ignore. They just show a video and just say that one phone has lesser noise than the other. That is not good enough. You need to compare which phone provides the better balance of noise to texture ratio, right? So you just cannot just remove all the noise and just be okay with less details, right? Personally, I am not okay with. That's why I shoot on proper mirrorless cameras where they have bigger sensors and noise reduction is a lot, like, it's minimal, right? So if you are shooting in pro video mode, it allows you to disable noise reduction, which is a fantastic feature. Okay, if you use Samsung phones, then if you shoot in pro video mode, automatically noise reduction is disabled. But iQOO gives you the option, like, you can either choose to enable noise reduction or choose to disable it when shooting in pro video mode, which is okay, which is fine. I would rather wish to disable it, so at least this option is available. Okay, so I'm going to show you some examples where, like, noise reduction, like, what a big difference it makes, especially if you're shooting videos in kind of lower light scenario. I'm not talking about no light, I'm talking about the late evening videos, right? Or sunset type of hours when there is the light isn't, the ambient light isn't the best, right? You're going to see there's a huge difference that disabling noise reduction makes. And the other feature that I'm talking about is video stabilization. This is again pretty self-explanatory. This is just EIS, right? So why would you want to disable EIS? There are two reasons. Number one, I have found that EIS introduces a lot of jello-like effect, like a lot of motion blur when you are shooting videos in the lower light scenarios, because at that time the shutter speeds are pretty low, and EIS, it just causes a lot of, like, motion blur in the video, right? And the other benefit of disabling EIS is that, let's say if you're shooting on a gimbal, right? With a gimbal, you do not need EIS because the gimbal is taking care of the stabilization. So when you enable EIS, how EIS works, it basically crops into the video using some kind of algorithms to try and reduce the shake, right? So when you enable EIS, it basically crops into the video, which causes two things. Number one, you lose a lot of field of view. I'm going to show you what is the difference in field of view if you enable or disable video stabilization on the iQOO 13. It's actually very big, right? So enabling EIS will crop into the video. You will get lesser field of view, which means that when you put it on a gimbal, you are losing precious field of view which you could have gained if you could have disabled EIS. Disabling EIS will give you a wider field of view, a much wider field of view, okay, which will look really good when you're shooting like sweeping shots with a gimbal and all those things. The other thing is that if you disable noise reduction, you again get a little more detail, because like I said, EIS crops into the video. When something is cropped into the video, obviously you're losing resolution, you're losing pixel count, which is why you're getting a little less detail. So again, disabling EIS or stabilization will give you not only wider field of view, but also give you a little more detail, right? So both of these features combined will really give you an outstanding image quality in challenging conditions, because it really captures a lot of detail. So yeah, like I said, the iQOO 13's Pro Video Mode is just fantastic. I highly recommend using it. The fact that Pro Video Mode will allow you to shoot the video and switch lenses while you're shooting the video, that's just amazing. That basically means that I can always recommend you guys to shoot in Pro Video Mode, over shooting in automatic video mode. Because yeah, I mean, what's the point? You can shoot in Pro Video Mode and it allows you to switch lenses, so that's just convenient, right? That is really convenient. So yeah, this Pro Video Mode in the iQOO 13 is really an outstanding feature. I hope other people also talk about it, because if you're not using this and you are like thinking like, hey, the iQOO 13 is really bad in terms of the camera, it's really not. It's not bad. Obviously, OnePlus 13 is just better than this. There is no doubt about that. But there are these tools available that will allow you to shoot better quality video, and I hope, I wish more people talk about it. So yeah guys, that's all I want to talk about in this video. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit like, share and subscribe. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.